Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our revolutionary Bohemia campaign in EU4 with me, host Luckymarine, where we're trying to take out Bohemia. And I think... Oh, okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to take land off him. If I remember correctly. I can. I can take land directly off him. Last time I tried this, in the Pope campaign, it said a big fat no, because we couldn't possibly call land over this little lake. So what has changed? What is different? This is different. It was before all the age bonuses were a thing. And I think the ignore coring distance might have influenced it. Maybe. Alright, well we'll just take this land for ourselves. Let's try to just get through you as quickly as possible. I need this over and done with. I've got other things to do, like grab that alliance with me. It sounds weird, and it is weird, but that's only two of them. And it is weird, but it'll make sense. It will make sense, I promise you. We have 3 that are 11 months? We do. Excellent. All this converting, and yet the Pope man hates us. Hates our guts. I want all of that. Will you give me all? You will. Don't need your money. That will do. There you go. I will push you into the centre of all of that. What is this? Ugandan separatists, but not a Ugandan separatist. Bugs ahoy. Oh, you want access? Yeah, go on then. We'll grab all of these calls for ourselves. And tech in about 2 years. You'll mop up this lot with the 48 stack that we've got. Can we breach your walls? We can. Let's have that happening sooner rather than later. No defense. No defense, no discipline. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of everyone, including the incumbent. Unless he has the right culture. Serbian. I'm afraid not. Okay, okay, alright, alright. We'll squish you and then turn around and squish you. Revelations guy. Serbian. No. Looking for discipline of an acceptable culture. Nope. Yeah, I'd even take morale. I would even take morale. Good job we got the money for this. Proof relations. Acceptable culture. Nope. Proof relations. Acceptable culture. Nope. Away you all go. Who's this? Ugandan separatists. Random revolt. That's fine. Split out a couple to take those lands back, and we will go and charge those down. What am I looking at here? Should be trying to get Timbers out, shall we? One more fort to fall. We'll get the Timurids out. We still have 2 years before we can go to war with Russia, so there's no great rush. Revelations. Must I flee your... No, just... Get away, all of you. I don't know why I'm accepting people to my court that don't have acceptable cultures. There should be an option that you can turn on here, where, I don't know, you spend an X amount of percent of your income per month to ensure that you only have acceptable cultures eligible for your court. You can turn it on and off willy-nilly. Excellent. Timurids, do you want out? Oh, it's still only at medium. I'd still take that. Baluchistan, Timurids, Transoxania, that's fine. 84% aggressive expansion. Overextension, should I say. Who else do I want to touch? That will do. That will do. Get rid of some of these as well. Kill it. In 35 days. I need you out as well. Oh, he's dead. I can keep him alive for a month or two. I was only waiting, separatist sentiment, I was only waiting for my diplomat to get back. So I can peace out kill her for all this stuff. You can only poop out other nations, client states, when you're at peace. No. What do you think this is? Democracy. It wouldn't be revolutionary if it was democracy. Let's take all that. Get rid of all of those cores. I don't want to see you back. There's a lot of cores I've got. The Haunts Mighty Killer. Dead. Right, so we've got some things to deal with. Client state. Oh no. Is this overseas? Yep, right. Who can poop out? Who has a grey shield around here that we can poop out? There we go. Khorasan. Whoa. That was close. That was close. Khorasan, Khorasan. Yeah, Khorasan and or Afghanistan. Khorasan. How would you like to be back in the world again? Oh, it's not alphabetical, is it? Oh. Well, I'll just do it by the picture. I know it's a stripy flag. Nope. Oh, so many countries. Khorasan, there we go. That's a minor inconvenience. It was a tiny, tiny minor inconvenience. Alright, so Khorasan. Let's feed you. Where are you? Here. Let's go down to you some provinces. Bust. And at Semnon. And just everything that you have access to. Just everything. All this. It's our little outpost. In the Middle East. I can't feed you anymore, can I? Really, that's all you can have? Why was it for me 100% of, oh, because they're a tiny country relative to their size, that's probably 100%. This, however, oh, this, had I only known. Alright, what's that done? 103? 103 isn't that bad, and we've got 4% about to come in. We can core it ourselves. It's nasty, but oh well. What can you do? That's what happens when you play X amount of this game and then you put it down because you've recorded enough. Because I knew about the overseas provinces because I remember now we messed about with Alania and Chaliaba with the whole overseas provinces thing. So I knew that was a thing. In the back of my head, I knew. 23 separatists in Urhanov. Where are you? Over here somewhere. Zhanov. The Bohemian for Genoa. I will meet you there. Now we're probably going to grab the bureaucratic candidate, but if you leave this up then it will pick the top option anyway. So we might as well have a number of months worth of a 644 generation going on. Revelations, the right culture, huzzah. All the way up to 5, thank you very much. I've been waiting for you for a long time, please don't die tomorrow. Of armies, discipline, right culture, wrong culture. Wrong culture, of course. Is anyone here of the right culture? No, they're all of the wrong culture. Get yourselves away. And next year we can go to war with... Is that everyone done? Is that all my wars done? Yeah, all my recent wars are done. Good. Take you back. We'll get these squished. Looks like they've halted where they are. We'll pick you up where you squished them. I will probably leave this stack in Africa. Just to control rebels and such. Or I might eat into the bumhole of the Ottomans. When we go to war with them in a while. What is this random boat? Another heavy. Why have I got a heavy? Must have come from an event or something. Alright, let's bring you around here. Alright, Ming. Don't be friends. He does. Superb. Let's be allied with Ming, because why not? No, there is a very specific reason why I'm being allied with Ming. What's that, 2 months? 3 months worth of 644? Discipline, right culture? No. Anyone of the right culture? Have law enforcement limit? No. Just, I'd take a morale guy. Morale or discipline, overcorrect culture that we can bump up to level 5. Also, being an ally, it kind of, I get to see where all his fleets are and where all of his troops are. And that his capital is woefully undefended. Nice. And that he's taking attrition, starting his own land. Ming, are you that silly? Are you really that silly? Oh, we have more standing, a bigger standing army than him. He has more manpower, but it's okay. And how far ahead? 1 year ahead of time. Okay. And all our shipyards should have been built. What's that done to us? Yeah, it's given us another, what, 200-ish? Another 200? Good. You're automatically going to say no, you're automatically going to say the one with all the admin points, which is what we need, so we'll allow them to auto select themselves. Russia, do you actually have a standing army anywhere? Because I have not seen one. Also, do you need help with no guy separatists? He shouldn't do. Discipline, Egyptian, damn it. 12 armies, Romanian. Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens when you have all the cultures in the world. Should just go around culture converting, so there can only ever be one culture that pops up. It wouldn't even be that expensive. Wouldn't even be that expensive. I'll be looking for the ones that might have said Turkish or Castilian, because there's enough development in Castile and Turkey to warrant demoting Saxon and bringing one of those in, but we never had it. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, let's have a look. 53, you might live. He will not. The many jobs of a soldier. Tell me about it. I will lose the ducats. And someone's dead. Oh, you better not be. Alright, it's not. Go with none of those. None of those. Missionary strength or something like that. Alpha limit, discipline, right culture? No, Dutch. Royal armies, Sardinian? Nope, none of you either. This is taking a while. Good, good. Nope, wait for the next one. There we go. We have 318. So they all come in the same month. So I'm not constantly opening this window. There should be a little tick auto send that makes its way down this list. So you're not constantly opening it. But that would be common sense, wouldn't it? If it's common sense, it'll probably be brought out in a DLC. The religious update. Missionary strength. National unrest. Either of you have acceptable culture. Portuguese, I might be able to. Portuguese is just here. Right, let's demote that culture. Let's accept Portuguese. You are now of acceptable culture. Let's get you on board. Let's bump you up to level 5. At this stage, I'm not really bothered about conversions. I mean, it's nice to keep 3 going constantly and keep our religious unity just above 100. If we didn't continually convert with the amount of land that we take, we'd be well below 100 religious unity. But maybe the unrest guy might be useful as well. Discipline. Acceptable Acceptable culture? No. However, Franconian, you can't be that far. Depends how many states we have in Franconia though. There's not many. Not many. Franconia is like here, and Austria is eaten into some of it. I'd have thought we'd have had states there. We do. How far down this list are you? Francian. Is Francian different to Franconian? So where the hell is Franconian? Alright, let's test this. Cannot promote the advisor. As the culture is not in the same culture group as your country's primary culture is not one of your promoted cultures. I beg to differ. Now we'll get rid of him. We'll get rid of him. Where's Franconian then? Where would Franconian be? I am baffled by that. I would have laid good money on it being French, but no, it's not. It's not. Anyway, onwards. What did I see? I saw people stacked up far too much. Let's split you. Cause coming in. Less separatist sentiment. Brilliant. And I don't need both of you here. I don't need any of you here actually. Can I walk this way? I can. If you head off that way, we'll have you head into this area so you can cover France and Spain for rebels and such, and bits of Northern Africa. I'll get you down here as well. So we've got troops here ready to run into the Ottomans. We have troops here ready to run into the Ottomans. As in when. Independence for no guy. That's not going to be a thing. Hopefully that's not going to be a thing. They should have enough troops here to deal with him. If they grouped everyone together, they've got what, 28? 28 to 20? Should be more than enough. And the military leader has left us. He was the one that I'd put in charge. Everyone suddenly died that day. All of my leaders suddenly died that day. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what would all of them be doing together. I don't know. They're probably out drinking or something and they fell over. Don't want you. Not really. Let's turn you to commander. Oh, not bad. Recruit a few generals as well. Okay, getting better. I like 4 siege pips. 3 will do. 3 will do. Also, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of all of these. If we can grab a level 5, let's do grab a level 5. And that is 1775. Russia. May. 2 months. So you'll all sweep it into to Russia proper. You're already here, lined up on Buriata. 14,000 up there. Any thoughts up here? No, so I don't really need to be up there. We can demand it by just... Well, we can demand it just by taking his capital out. I'm fairly certain of that. Please, discipline. Acceptable culture. There we go. The Dane man. What's wrong here? Foreign Aid Act, National Focus. Do we need that? Privileges and diplomatic reputation. I don't think we need that. What's that? Spanish construction and diplo rep. I only wanted both of those on. Hello? Decrease your tariffs. I only wanted both of those on whilst we were integrating Choyaba. Let's grab all of these right now. Light despotism and all of that good stuff enables flying battery. They don't actually fly, just meant that every single unit, every single person that operated the gun was also on a horse, which meant they could get around to the battlefield just a little bit quicker. Add a new idea group. We're going to be using Diplo to integrate people. We're going to be using military for breaching walls. I mean, I know it's late. I know it's late, but Plutocratic might be a thing. Manpower recovery speed, the national unrest. It just means that we deal with less rebels. Mercenary discipline plus 2.5. We do have a good amount of mercs scattered around our forces. There's quality as well. Oh, we could go quality. It's these three that apply to just ships that make quality just a little bit crap. Don't think we need trade. Very much don't think that we need trade. Religious? No. Are we with what is it? Plutocratic for republics and aristocratic for others. It's usually a mixed bag, but most of them are quite useful. Caravan power. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, isn't it? The extra merchant we don't need. Goods produce modifier we don't need. Things that make us more money we don't need. Don't need more available mercenaries. Discipline is nice. The morale is nice, but we're getting to the point where we should be focusing more on discipline. However, we do have the biggest army in the world. So maybe just outrageous morale is the way to go. Just keep feeding people in. National unrest. It's the only thing out of all of this that brings our national unrest down by quite a substantial amount as well. Or -3, -4 pretty much. So we can push that all the way down to -6. It's just we're not looking over our shoulders. I don't have to station troops around the world to put down rebels anymore. Well, still probably would, but still. Another 2 off some of these. Just means that they build slower. They're probably only building. Get rid of you altogether. Probably just only building because of separatism. How much more separatism do you have to deal with? 12. Got 12 separatism to deal with, plus a non-accepted culture bumps up to 14. Overextension will will come and go. We've got to hurdle like a plus 14. And we're doing alright. In fact, in this province, it's what, plus 17? 18? Almost 19? There's a plus 19 to unrest, and it's only just Gisiamo. Where are you? Where are you? Kismayo. Where are you? You must be there somewhere. Okay, gone blind. You got to be around here. Well, that's not far away, is it? Or extension, no one accepted culture, separatism is down to 6. Of course, up here, they had rebellion, therefore the recent rebellion is adding a minus 100, yeah. So yeah, we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of that. And then you've got quality. I mean, there's even an argument for quantity. Just rolling fight into fight into fight into fight. Especially if we're going to be dismantling Ming. Really quick way of dismantling Ming or anyone with vassals, anyone with tributaries. Sorry, not vassals, because vassals get dragged into wars. Tributaries do not. So we go to war with Ming. We then immediately pivot and go to war with Mongolia. It drags Ming back in. We go and white piece Ming out for a 5-year truce, as opposed to the 15-year that we would have had. And then we eat again, directly into Ming. Peace out. Another war on Mongolia. Take out Ming's forts. But it's very manpower intensive. You're trading manpower for time. So there's an argument for quantity there. But that's where I'm going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. I will ponder that in the next few, well, minutes. I'm probably going to re-record. Going to record the next episode in a bit. And until then, do take care.